Let me start by saying I strongly support the administration's decision to identify and remove aliens who may pose a threat to national security or public safety. However, I believe it's imperative that programs like Secure Communities be focused first and foremost on removing serious criminal offenders, given ICE's limited enforcement resources. The program must be administered to guard against racial profiling and protect community police relations. In its September 2011 report, the Homeland Security Advisory Council Task Force on Secure Communities made important recommendations to improve the program. I wholeheartedly agree with its recommendations that ICE develop good working relationships with participating state, cities, and communities, implement mechanisms to ensure the programs prioritize those who pose a risk to public safety or national security, and most importantly, strengthen mechanisms to prevent civil rights and civil liberties violations. In a response to the report, ICE has made or plans to implement several changes to the Secure Communities program to address the task force's recommendations. I look forward to hearing from Director Morton today about the status of these efforts and what additional changes we should expect. Unfortunately, some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle continue to describe ICE's partial risk-based approach to the removal of undocumented aliens, whether they be brought to ICE through Secure Communities or another program, as administrative amnesty. As I have said before, unless and until Congress appropriates sufficient funds for ICE to apprehend and remove every undocumented alien in the country, we should support the agency's efforts to focus its limited resources on removing those undocumented aliens who pose the greatest threat to our nation. It is also worth reiterating that under the current administration, ICE has removed more criminal aliens and more aliens total than under the Bush administration or any other prior administration, Democrat or Republican. With that, Madam Chair, I'd also again like to recognize Director Morton for the job that he's doing, and I look forward to hearing from him, and certainly he will provide the subcommittee with the valuable insight in the complex issue of immigration enforcement, and I yield back.